Yo, what it do? GG Nation, GG Legions, your fellow against Strauss, man, the GG. Yo, let's talk about Resident Evil 8. I'm hoping to have a spoiler cast for you down the line. Hopefully I can snag JJ for some free time for Resident Evil 8 when we beat it. I know a lot of you already probably watched a lot of speedrunners beat it. A lot of people beat the game already. I want to talk about I only had a chance to play the first hour, and I want to talk about it a little bit because I really kind of enjoyed the opening. I also thought Resident Evil 7's opening was really good. And I'm interested to see, like, what are the secrets? Sorry, camera focus, hello. What are the secrets that are going to be unraveled in Resident Evil 8? Got a pretty high Metacritic score, I think 85. Probably, which is very good. A lot of people don't think it's very good. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's not a must-buy or anything." It's. If you're a Resident Evil fan, you definitely need to pick it up. I want to talk about my first hour playing it, and it actually kind of, in the first time in my life ever, I do suffer from motion sickness, but the first time ever, a first-person game actually got me motion sick. And I think it's because I got a brand new 4K HD 65-inch TV and I leaned in. Leaned in a little bit. I was a little too close. I need to sit back a little bit more. That's why I haven't had a chance to really dive deep into it yet. This has kind of been in the back of my mind, but I think I'll be fine. Like, I enjoyed so much of it. Like, I just had so much fun playing the game, and also shout out to Elo and Lou. They were watching me. I was sharing play with them, and we were doing the opening, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think I've talked about this a bajillion times with, like, RE2 Remake, RE3 Remake, and Devil May Cry 5, but the RE engine on PS5 4K, damn. Like, it is really good. Like, it looks excellent. I am so impressed with the RE engine, the lighting, the visuals. So many. I know we talked about this before, or a lot of the RE fandoms talk about it, I should say, is that Village feels like 4 in a lot of ways, and it does have that vibe. Like, when you get into the actual Village, the Resident Evil Village, the Resident Evil 8, like, it's nice play on words there, or Roman numerals. But when you get to the Village, it's so interesting. It really has that vibe. Obviously, it's a different sort of virus. I don't know what it is yet. I don't know if it's related. I'm assuming it's related to something in 7. I don't want to just outright blurt it out because I know a lot of you are still going to play 7 and then play 8. I watched my cousin, JJ, shout out to JJ, I watched him play like 70% of Resident Evil 7, including the ending. I already know how it ends and everything. The opening, obviously, in this game portrays Chris as the bad guy, but I think there's going to be a twist, some sort of twist. Something's not right, like, with Ethan and Mia's household. But there's also something not right with the Village, and that's what I love. It's really interesting. They really went heavy into, like, old school, like, gothic horror, I guess to say, like, with the vampire ladies and the werewolves everywhere. I mean, it was really fun trying to escape this, horde of werewolves. And my friends watching me were all having a good time, just screaming, like, like, freaking out about it. Really loving the 3D audio, the sound design. Resident Evil 7 and 8, like, they deserve to be part of the Resident Evil franchise, but, man, in a lot of ways, they're still so different. It's so personal when you play a first-person game like this, where you're supposed to be Ethan. Right? You are definitely Ethan, and Ethan, you got to kind of get over that he just survives a lot of this miraculous things going on, but my first hour was so fun. It was just exploring this village, looking for the werewolves. Not looking for the werewolves. The werewolves looking for me. Like, they end up finding, like, it ends up being a big jump scare, and it was just so excellent. I'm excited to actually dive into the castle. Say, lady, don't know how to say her last name. Dismitrescu. I don't. Correct me down below. Excited. I played the demos and had no problems with it. By the way, about the motion sickness, I had no problems with the demo. When I played the demo, I had no motion sickness at all. It was really fun. It was just a really fun game. I think it's because I have a new 4K TV. That was my older, smaller TV. I have a 65-inch 4K TV now, and I think I leaned in. I play games pretty close, and I need to sit back a little bit and play it. But it was kind of shocking. I got a little motion sickness with it. I've played so many first-person shooters in my life. Resident Evil 7. So many first-person games, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and stuff. Never had, but I think it's because of my 4K TV. I think it's because I leaned in a little too much, but I am enjoying. I can't wait to dive in more. We're gonna try to get you a spoiler cast of Resident Evil 8, Returnal. I'm loving Returnal. I might do more videos on Returnal this week. Shout out to Lou for being on the podcast last week. I know I only got you one video. The pod was. Go check that out if you haven't watched it. We talked all about Sony. It was really fun. So shout out to him. What else? I'm missing something. Oh, I pre-ordered Mass Effect trilogy. So we're going to have that. So Lou and I will probably hop on a spoiler cast for that. I know that's an older game, but I want to talk about it. I want to talk about this remastered in 4K Mass Effect trilogy. Because the only one I really dived into and really loved was 2. I didn't play 1 and 3 as much. So I'm excited to go back and play those again. So it's been hella busy in the gaming world. A lot of games are rattling off. We got to do a Returnal spoiler cast. We got to do a Resident Evil 8 spoiler cast. And we got to do the Mass Effect Trilogy spoiler cast. Those are coming down the line, so stay patient. Obviously, we're going to do an E3 prediction show as well. E3's next month. I'm excited to do that. We might get you another pod before that one as well, because E3 is in the June 20th, 21st, in that area. But tell me your experience. Are you guys waiting for a sale for Resident Evil 8? Was it worth a buy right now? Are you a huge Resident Evil fan, or are you just curious to play it? Did you play the exclusive PlayStation demos? Man, I can't wait to dive in more. I know there was some complaints I've seen some people say it's a little too samey to 7, but I mean, you can say that about a bunch of sequels, though. But stay tuned. Make sure you smash the hell out of the like button. Comment down below. What do you think of Resident Evil 8? And I had a really fun hour. I can't wait to dive in more. Just been a little busy with other games and other platinums. But shout out to everybody. Appreciate all the love and support. Again, everybody last month showed me so much love on my birthday as well. Thanks again. If this is the first video you saw in a while, gotta thank everybody still. Appreciate it. I've been your fellow Strauss fan, the GG. I'm outie.